A day after the Minneapolis shooting that left the ICU nurse at the VA, Alex Pretti, a U.S. citizen, dead, new evidence and conflicting accounts are now driving the most intense legal and political storm yet. As you saw the video that I posted yesterday that shows you the angle and everything that has happened, contradicting what the federal agents are saying. They're saying that he posed a threat, an armed threat. Eyewitnesses videos and court filings say he was helping a woman and was unarmed at the moment of the first shots. He was a 37-year-old American man, a citizen, a son. And speaking of him being a son, this is what the family has said. They are essentially urging the American government to get the correct story out about their child. He had no U.S. criminal history other than minor traffic violations. His neighbors and families and co-workers have both identified him as being a compassionate professional deeply involved in his community. His death came amid a sweeping federal immigration enforcement operation in Minneapolis called Operation Metro Surge, which is also linked to multiple arrests and 2 civilian fatalities. Now, DHS, which is the Department of Homeland Security, via Secretary Kristi Noem, claimed Pretti approached Border Patrol agents with a 9mm handgun, resisted disarmament, and was shot in a defensive action. The video that we posted yesterday, if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch it, shows you a completely different narrative than what the agents are saying. As you saw in the video, Pretti was filming a scene on his phone, not brandishing a weapon. He intervened as a woman was being pepper sprayed before federal agents, suggesting a protective rather than aggressive intent. Multiple agents tackled him, sprayed him, and restrained him before shots were even fired. His gun, the supposed gun, was also removed from him by one of the agents wearing the gray hoodie or the gray outfit. And it's appearing that that same gun that was removed from him was also used. That I cannot confirm, but that's what the media is kind of portraying at the moment from several eyewitnesses who have reviewed the photos, reviewed the images, reviewed the video angle by angle, pixel by pixel. Several U.S. military or ex-military members, veterans, are coming forward and saying this is broad daylight execution. There are multiple witnesses have contradicted the DHS narrative. This became a central ongoing legal dispute over transparency and accountability within the hours of shooting. Henning County Attorney Office and Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension filed a lawsuit to prevent destruction of evidence tied to Pretti's shooting. Minneapolis officials are simultaneously seeking a temporary restraining order to hold broader Operation Metro Surge, arguing that the wave of federal enforcement is destabilizing public safety. The governor, Tim Walz, has demanded that the federal immigration agents withdraw from Minnesota, criticizing their actions as untrained and very dangerous. There has been a fundraiser for the Pretti family that has nearly raised $700,000 within a day. Many labels like the AFL-CIO have called ICE to pull out of Minnesota entirely, labeling the federal operation senseless and dangerous. It's becoming a national political fault line, not just a local story in Minnesota. There are multiple protests against in the United States for this family, for this man that has been, executed in broad daylight. This isn't just another law enforcement shooting. It's a constitutional, political, and human rights crisis that we're seeing. Family and community outrage, state versus federal legal actions, national political fallout, and a broader movement against ICE tactics. We will continue to follow official investigations, any court filings, body cam releases, and federal responses as the story develops. I'm Anissa Qalbi. Stay informed, stay strong. Until next time, I leave in the care of Allah. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with any of your friends in your circle.